Hey fiber friends, come with me to Portland, Oregon for the Sacred Sheep Fiber Festival. I'll bring you with me as I shop at the festival, including the Friday night VIP event. I'll take you with me to some food things, some shopping things that aren't yarny related, and of course there's plenty of friend knitting footage because that's what this festival is all about, building community, meeting people, and just really sharing our love for fiber. I look tired, but I just got to Portland in the Airbnb. There's the bedroom, there's a nice closet, TV, a gumball machine, couches. That's where Jasmine and Nicole are gonna stay. Got a table. We're in the basement suite, so it's like clearance. And then here's the kitchen and the bathroom. It's got a washer and dryer, which is really nice. So I just ordered some food just across the street to pick up, but I'm gonna unpack. And I think I'm just gonna stay in tonight. It's almost 8. I'm tired. We'll see.
Oh my God! Look at the brown one! Stop it! The green one!
like, I gotta carry this. This is kind of in the style of the cover. It's like dark, medium, light accent.
Oh, hey there. If anybody wants to try the Korean sandwich, you're more than welcome. It is Friday night, the first night in Portland, and I had such a fun day with a lot of the Minneapolis crew that came out for Sacred Sheep, which was great. So I woke up, made tea, sat in bed, knit, watched Housewives, and then ended up meeting Kristen, where we knit here on the YouTubes, Susie of Fiber MacGyver, and Nell at Pine State Biscuits for breakfast. And then from there we went to the Portland Leather Outlet. Could have stayed there forever. And then we went to this store called Cargo, which was just full of arts, and there were some vintage things, and there were just little things everywhere. I think we were in there for at least an hour and a half. I got some cute little things that I'll show you later when I'm not super tired. And then I ended up getting a ticket to go to the VIP event tonight of Sacred Sheep. My parents got it for me for Christmas, and so that was fun because I was starting to have FOMO about it. So did that. I bought no yarn, but I did get an awesome swag bag that I'll show you in a bit, and got a bunch of other things. I got a new essential oil roller, I got a stitch marker and labels, and the maker hat from Shelli Can. So good things. I'll do a haul in a little bit or show you what I got in a little bit, but getting ready for bed because it's 10 o'clock, which is really midnight my time, which is really 1 o'clock because I still feel like I'm on East Coast time. So I'm gonna keep knitting, put on a cozy movie, and I'm gonna just relax before doing it all over again tomorrow, which is the best thing ever. Good morning. It is Saturday. Sacred Sheep proper opens today. So we're doing a little bit of breakfast. We're going to Salamander in the Flat Top. The gals are looking at Ravelry patterns while we are on the wait list waiting for breakfast. Today I'm wearing my Anthro vegan leather jacket, my Alpine Bloom. Of course I have my Birdie Parker necklace, and then just some cords from Target because that works sometimes, and then socks. The balancing act I just did was very impressive. So that's the fit for today. I'll let you know what breakfast is, and then I'll take you with me to Sacred Sheep. like this one.
That one's, I mean, I just want to feel it.
Thanks, you too. What donut do you want?
Okay, I'm really tempted to try this one. Or not, maybe.
I think you should. Why not? Okay, I'm so happy right now. Okay, everybody wave. Hey fiber friends, I'm Emily. I'm the botanical knitter. I hope you enjoyed my sacred sheep vlog footage. This part of the episode is all about me adding a little bit of context, sharing all the things I purchased. Before I dive into it, I'm going to say it's taken me more than a week to film this because there was an election last week, and I know a lot of us are tired and exhausted and frustrated and all of the things. So I just needed to give myself a little bit of space to recover and to figure out my plans for activation. And I know that looks different for all of us. So all of that being said, I hope this vlog episode brought you some joy, brought you some sense of community, because I feel like that is more important than ever nowadays. Anywho, let's talk about all the things sacred sheep. First, I want to show you what my sacred sheep sweater turned out, how it turned out, what it turned out. Neither here nor there. All right, here's the Alpine Bloom from Caitlin Hunter of Boylan Knitworks. It is dreamy. I loved knitting this. I loved the fit. I liked the lace detailing. So good. So this is, I think I knit a size 4 using Yarn Nouveau's Yak Silk fingering weight base in the colorway Mulling It Over. And then this is 100% merino in the colorway Dune from Fiber MacGyver. I knit this as part of like a Sacred Sheep knit along. There was the make along that Sacred Sheep proper hosted, but then Nicole, Professor Pearl, Jasmine and I all made our own sweaters. Jasmine did the sheep camp, and then Nicole and I both did the Alpine Bloom. Nicole did not finish hers in which is kind of, if you watched my Sacred Sheep haul video last year, you know the same thing happened last year. And I just love Nicole. So the most important point of this was not finishing it, but knitting something together. And Nicole will eventually have a really lovely Alpine Bloom sweater to wear, and someday we'll be able to twin together. All right, let's do the thing. So Thursday, Halloween, I flew to Portland. I did a late afternoon flight because I worked most of the day. So landed, got takeout, hung out my Airbnb, knitting, chilling, nothing too intense. On Friday, I ended up meeting with Nell, Susie of Fiber MacGyver, and Kristen of Where We Knit. They had their own Airbnb and we met for breakfast. We went to Pine State Biscuits, which is always a favorite for me. And then we went to the Portland Leather Outlet. Last year after Sacred Sheep, I left Portland being like, I need a Portland leather bag and I need a pair of Chelsea boots. I accomplished both of those things, very Portland. And so I had asked the gals, I was like, do you want to go to the Portland Leather Outlet with me? And they're like, yes, we do. So I ended up getting a bag. Here she is. Isn't she so beautiful? So it's the Raindrop. I'm totally probably getting that wrong. Honestly, I just went based off of look and color. It is the brushed leather, so it needs a little brushing out. There's some scratches, but that's okay. It's so pretty, and the color is turmeric. They also ended up throwing in some freebies for us. This cute little clip that I added to the handle because, hi, the botanical knitter, it's green. And then this really cute little mini envelope that I've been putting like my breath mints and my floss in. So it's a cute way to have good hygiene. And then I also purchased this little bag for my AirPods. I am notorious for losing my AirPod case, and the new AirPod Pros have a good ping. Like when you go into the Find My Device on your Apple phone or whatever, you can ping it, but the old ones don't. So this way I can't lose them. They go right here. Eventually this will get switched into my work bag for the Capitol for the same purpose. So anywho, got this. I also purchased the same exact one for my mom for her Christmas present. That was delightful. We had a person helping us at Portland Leather, Drew. He was wonderful. He was so kind. He's also learning to knit. One of his colleagues is teaching him how to knit, and Drew had nothing to say. He had like all the really wonderful things to say about his colleague who's helping him knit. So I just love that little fiber connection. From there, we went to this amazing store called Cargo. I don't know how to describe it other than there was like corner after corner, booth after booth of all the things, big things, little things, paper, cards, little tchotchkes, nice artwork, beautiful clothes, hand lotion, body lotion, essential oils, jewelry. It was so overwhelming. We were there for a long time, a very long time. I ended up buying a couple things, mostly for gifts, so I'm not going to share them here, but it was great. And then around that point in the day, I was feeling some FOMO that I was not going to go to the Sacred Sheep VIP event on Friday. All my pals were going. Laura and Tiff from Dandelion were going. And I thought, well, maybe I need to go. So my parents ended up getting me a ticket for my Christmas present to the VIP, which was like, thanks, Ma and Dad, if you're watching. It was great. So VIP was so much fun. It was $195 for the VIP ticket, which is like a higher price point, but I think all of the perks made it worth it. So I'll show you my VIP bag, the goodie bag that came with it, but the VIP event also came with kind of that private shopping experience, so it was not very crowded, very relaxed, and then also came with food, snacks. I didn't get any of the food except for the fry bread because I will never pass up on fry bread. And then it also came with a drink, both a cocktail or non-alcoholic option. So the goodie bag came in this very beautiful red Sacred Sheep tote. And this was exclusive. The color is exclusive to the VIP folks only. It is smaller than the big bag that I got last year, but I like the size and I've already used it a couple of times. Work had our gala on Friday, so I put all my change of shoes and my makeup in here. So I've used it a bunch already. So this was full of goodie things. So I'm gonna walk you through what was in it in no clear order. It's just whatever I grab out of this bag as I'm going. Okay, wool and pine pattern, which was great. Love this, so cute. So that was included. The CocoKnits Fuzz Off Comb. This is a D-pillar. I have one of those battery operated machine ones that are like, and I always feel like I'm taking off more than I need to when I'm shaving. So I'm excited to try this. It also feels like I can deplane my face with it, but I'm not going to. This is for knits only. So that was cool. This beautiful pattern book came in our basket. Mine is the fall winter 2020 edition, and I was really curious to see if I could catch any, because those were early, COVID, fall, winter, we weren't doing anything, we were staying home. So I was curious if I could like pick up on any of that, but I really didn't. Probably because it was to print an issue earlier in the year. Anyways, beautiful stuff. I have missed a magazine, and this is very much a magazine in addition to patterns, so I have enjoyed flipping through it. We also got a goodie bag from Brooklyn Tweed. I think what folks got from Brooklyn Tweed varied depending on the bag you picked. My goodie bag included these Arbor minis, which is a very beautiful, I like my color combo. I'm not sure what I'm gonna knit with them, but some sort of thing. And then it also included a stack of note cards. So 20 note cards that are very wool, sheep, fiber, blank. It's always nice to have note cards on hand, thank you notes, whatever. That was my Brooklyn Tweed portion of the box. I also got a copy, or excuse me, a skein from Woolfolk, the Tage, not saying that right. It's a DK weight, sorry. Nope, mohair. Not a big mohair gal. However, this will be great for a hat, holding it with a fingering weight of merino or maybe some hand spun, and for a gift knit. The color is beautiful though. It also came with a code for a copy of a scrunchie, a one skein scrunchie. So I haven't looked at that yet, but I should. Let's see, what else did I get? Berroco gave us all a ball of alpaca, acrylic, and wool. This will be a nice hat. It's really soft. The nice thing is it'll be washable, so this will be a good gift knit for a non-knitter who maybe aren't used to taking care of wool. So a hat probably. We also got this gorgeous skein from Farmer's Daughter Fibers, and it is part of their Indigenous collective, a monthly celebration of First Nation artists, which I love. The colorway's name is Karma, and it's the Foxy Lady base, which is merino silk. I've used this base before, and it is squishy, soft. It's got this beautiful sheen to it. All right, so that was cool. I think I'm gonna probably do some sort of shawl cowl with that because I feel like it would be so soft and drapey around the neck. Also in the gift box were some cute notions from Renee Makes, I believe. Those are already in my notions box. And then 2 stitch stoppers from Magpie. Probably the bougiest stitch markers I've ever seen in my life, which tracks, it's Magpie. They're very heavy and very sturdy. You could like swing and knock somebody out with this, I feel like. But that means your needles aren't going anywhere. The yarn is not gonna slide off. So this is the large size, and then there's a smaller size too for more like sock weight projects. But beautiful color, very heavy. Oh no, please hold. And then it included this little envelope of goodies. Oh, excuse me. All right, so in the goodie bag, there was a progress keeper from Ritual Dyes with a coupon code. This little packet of Weld from Woolen Palettes, which I've never dyed with Weld, so that's fun. I'm not sure the grams, like the concentration. It might be enough for like maybe sprinkling in a bundle dye. It also included some stickable embroidery pattern outlines, which we know I've been really into lately. Some more codes. There was a Sunday pass to the market, which I didn't go to because I was flying home. Yeah, it was really lovely. I liked it. The bag was great. The experience was lovely. What I really like about Sacred Sheep and why I returned this year is because I like the community aspect. It's not a run mad dash to buy yarn, but it's a peruse, have time to meet the makers and artists and farmers, sit and knit. And that's what I did all day Saturday. Saturday we went to breakfast, and then I spent the whole day at Sacred Sheep. Nicole and I hosted a meetup to just knit and crochet and make together, which was lovely. Thank you to everybody who came to that. It was really fun to have a friendship anniversary kind of with Sherry and Krista. We met last year just by sitting at the same table, and so we took a picture of all of us together. And that was lovely. So it was Nicole, Jasmine, Sherry, and Krista and I. And then we made a bunch of new friends too. It was so lovely to see people who watch the vlog. It's always overwhelming to me, but in the best way. You've heard me talk, if you watch my Rhinebeck recap. The same feelings are true. Like, thanks for saying hi. Thanks for being my fiber friend. We are real friends, even if it's just through the internet. All right, so Saturday was all Sacred Sheep. Let me show you my haul from Sacred Sheep. I went into it thinking, gal, you don't need much because you just had a dreamy time at Rhinebeck. And so that is true. Everything I got is natural dyed. The first is this skein of bulky yarn from North Star Farm. It is beautiful, and I am a sucker for the labeling because not only does it say which sheep went into making the yarn, but then it also says every maker who was part of the process. I think it's reversed, or you're not going to see it, so I'll tell you. So Amy sheared the sheep on May of 2024. It was spun in the mill by Jess and Anna on June of 2024. It was hand dyed with Coreopsis flowers by Gabrielle, August of 2024. And I purchased it in November of 2024. I love that every step of the way are folks, and they're getting, you know, it's showing all the work that goes into a skein of yarn. I loved it. This color's dreamy. It's gonna be a hat. Hohi just posted a free pattern today, and I'm thinking that might be this. Okay, I also got 3 skeins of 50-gram sport weight yarn from Wool & Palette, Emily of Wool & Palette. She's a great name. She's also a Leo. And look how beautiful these colors are. All naturally dyed. I am so impressed with Emily's consistency, the saturation, the different colors. It takes so much work to get these colors. Natural dyeing is such a labor of love, and she knocked it out of the park with these. So this will be some sort of color work, cowl, hat, something. So if you have recommendations, please share. It's dreamy. The last skein of yarn was a gift from Susie of Fiber MacGyver because she spoils me. And it's this really, really beautiful skein of yarn from a Verb for keeping warm. I got to visit the shop back in October of 2023. This is 565 yards of 80% merino, 20% cashmere. It's gonna be a shawl. It has to be. Look how beautiful it is. I was thinking it could be a lace weight or a very large gauge top, but excuse me. But I also don't, large gauge means it can get caught on things. With the cashmere, it could pill. So I think a shawl is the way to go. And like, these colors are so beautiful. It was their show colorway. Abundant Harvest, Deepening Shadows. Beautiful. And again, all naturally dyed. I also got a couple of extras. I got these labels from Shelli Can. I got this hat from Shelli Can. I've already worn it a bunch. I love the corduroy. And then I also got the shirt that I'm wearing. You might have noticed it. It's very thick cotton, and I'm liking the fit a ton. So all in all, Sacred Sheep was fabulous. The shopping was great, but the connections were wonderful. On Saturday night, I ended up going out to dinner with Jasmine and new friends. So Emily of Wool & Palette, Mackenzie, who is Hanks and Needle, she's a pattern designer, and then Marcella, who's Little Wing Fibers. The group of us went out to dinner, and I loved the conversation. It is always fun to ask people their making story, how they got to where they are, especially when it's with 2 dyers and a pattern designer, to like, how did you make this your life? How did you get here? I think it's really interesting. So I loved, dinner was full of creativity and inspiration, and it's what I needed, especially going into the shit week that was last week. I recognize not all of us have the same political affiliation or feel the same way. but because this is my space and I want you to be part of my space, but I also want you to know who I am and what I stand for. And so I want to be authentic. So that's me. Anyways, that's how I feel about it all. So I have Sacred Sheep in my heart. It feels like a big hug to me still. I had a fabulous time. So I hope you liked the vlog footage. I hope you liked kind of that haul recap of my weekend. I had the best time with my friends, both Minnesota friends and with my new friends and friends from afar. Thanks for watching. I hope wherever you are well, and I'll see you next time.